about this, I promise I will beat you.
Oh my gosh. She is so cool. Hey girl, let's go to a doctor. Come on.
Yes.
She really annoying me. Jasmine has been bullying and took her lunch.
You took my lunch.
Jordan.
And I was really hungry.
We need something.
Give me something. She needs to get suspended. She been bullying Jalen all this year. Me all this year.
This is not the first time we have these complaints about Jasmine stealing lunches and being we will notify our parents.
Thank you.
This issue solved as best as possible.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. Thank you.
Can I call my mom because I'm hungry?
Yes, you will.
See you, Dr. Moore.
Bye. Thank you for helping.
Thank you, you're the best.
Oh my gosh. Finally we go.
Hi, I'm Erica Brown with The Advocate, and here we are at the first annual All About Face Makeup Bazaar at Chase in the Riverfront. So we're going to go around, talk to the vendors, and see how they're enjoying it.
Cut it up.
Now here I am with the beautiful Sheila McKenna with Ket Cosmetics. I have been dying to come over here and give the people what you have going on. So can you tell me about your line?
Yes, I can. Well, first of all, I'm so excited to be here. This is the first time that they're doing this here in Delaware. I've never been to Delaware before. So I really loved coming down here. It was such an easy trip for us to get here. And I enjoyed my day so much. We were doing makeup demonstrations on stage at the booth while the VIP demonstrations were going on. After they were using our products in the private rooms, the attendees were coming out and purchasing from us.
Where can people buy this? Because it's been a hit here. I know, I've heard everyone talk about Ket. I've been waiting to come over here. So where can they go to get
We are available in 20 countries and we're sold at professional makeup stores and salons, schools, and spas. So I don't have a brick and mortar store in Delaware yet, people. Inquiries can be sent to info@ketcosmetics.com if you would like to sell Ket in Delaware. But we're primarily in New York, LA, Chicago.
So here I am with Melody and Melissa with the Black Jewelry Box. If you can just tell us a little bit about your business and what you sell and what's so special.
So we are a fashion jewelry and accessory company, and we started because we knew we could bring a lot more to women. We wanted to offer bold jewelry at affordable prices. We want women to always feel awesome about who they are, so that's part of our motto. When we walk up to women, we go, "Hello, gorgeous. What can we do for you today?" I went to a lot of jewelry shows that I felt I could do a little bit better. I could do a better job. I like to work with the community. We do a lot of charitable work. So that's pretty much how we got started.
How do you like the first annual All About Face Makeup Bazaar?
Yes. I would like to say that I think she did an awesome job. I think the vibe is really good. The presentation, the professionalism. This was an awesome event. I cannot wait and hope to get invited to come again. People really supported us. Her vendors were awesome. I can't say enough. I think it was an awesome event.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you go follow them. Get some cool jewelry. Instagram. Thank you guys. So here I am with the gorgeous Danessa with I Make You Beautiful. I am so excited to finally come over here. All right, so I know what you do, but if you can kind of tell our viewers what you do, the products you offer, what's so special about you guys?
Okay, well, my name is Danessa Myrick. The brand is I Make You Beautiful, and we have a collection of products. Our main focus is education, so anyone who's interested in becoming a makeup artist, we have a series of educational DVDs, 20, and a contouring book to go along with that. One of our biggest sellers has been our Lock-It Lash Adhesive. It's a fan favorite, especially for artists, and we are now launching a new line of lashes. So Elevation Lashes launches in a month. So we previewed the lashes here at the show, and they had a great reception. This is Toby. She's one of the models that we did in the demonstration. So she's wearing the Elevation Lashes, and we're really excited about that new launch as well. One of our biggest sellers has been our Lock-It Lash Adhesive. It's a fan favorite, especially for artists, and we are now launching a new line of lashes. So Elevation Lashes launches in a month. So we previewed the lashes here at the show, and they had a great reception. This is Toby. She's one of the models that we did in the demonstration. So she's wearing the Elevation Lashes, and we're really excited about that new launch as well.
Awesome. So I'm glad that the first day got to be a part of the first launch of your lashes. So if you can just tell me, how was it traveling from New York, coming down here to Delaware to participate in our first annual All About Face Makeup?
It was awesome. I mean, the crowd was incredible. There was such an amazing energy here, and the show itself. I mean, the spirit in the room was just all about like people working together, having a good time, learning and education, and I think that's what's most important. It was just the right amount of people, just the right people to make the day a success. So I would definitely be back. It was an incredible event.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time out. I see you guys are busy, and I really, really appreciate it.
Their skin. And it was a collaborative concept for the Fire and Ice. A light hits in a certain way.
So here I am with Renee Vasquez. Now I must say, I'm fangirling and I'm keeping it together. So first of all, I'm very, very excited that you were able to attend the first annual All About Face Makeup Bazaar.
I'm excited to be here. It was a lot of fun, a lot of great people, and I'm in a mix of great company. Most of my friends here, a lot of the brands that are here are actually good friends of mine.
Awesome, awesome. So for those who maybe live under a rock and don't know who you are, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, what you do, and why I would be fangirling right now?
I'm Renee Vasquez. I'm a makeup artist and an educator.
He's awesome. Can you do me a favor? Can you tell them where they can see your work at? I know you have Instagram. Tell them how they can see what you do and why you're so awesome.
Just follow me on Instagram at Renee Vasquez, on Instagram, on Facebook, on all social media, Twitter, Renee Vasquez.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
That's awesome. So I am so excited. This has been an absolutely wonderful, wonderful event. So I am here with Sherilyn and Photography on Cue, the organizers of the first annual All About Face Makeup Bazaar. So can you just let us know, how was it? I mean, this is a really great turnout. How'd you like it? How'd it go?
This was a phenomenal turnout. Like, for it to be the first year, I feel like we really pulled it off. We pulled it together. We had, a lot of people, a lot of vendors, all the educators, all the professional, the VIP, celebrity makeup artists. It was just awesome. It was just great event.
Thank you.
Yeah. The competition was just crazy intense. It was just a lot going on, a lot of pressure. It was just amazing all around. If we do it again, I guarantee it's going to be when we do it again.
Yes, I absolutely hope that you guys do it again. I mean, we've had nothing but a wonderful response from the vendors, from the judges. It's been all about the warmth and the connection and the interaction with the people, the vendors, and the community. So I'm very, very excited, and I appreciate you guys for throwing this. Before we go, if you can just make sure everybody knows how to get in touch with you, take advantages of your services, website, social media.
Okay, so social media, if you want to follow All About Face, go to All About Face DE as in Delaware. That's Instagram, that's Facebook, that's All About Face DE at Gmail if you want to contact us directly. We're definitely going to be putting this on next year, and here's a little plug. We're taking it to Philly, and we're taking it to Baltimore within the next couple years. So definitely reach out to us if you want to participate next year.
Yay. Where can we get in touch with you? Where can they get your work?
photographyonq.com, Gmail, Photography on Cue, Instagram, Photography on Cue. You'll find me. I'm out there.
Great, and thank you again for joining us at the first annual All About Face Makeup Bazaar. Again, congratulations, you guys, on a wonderfully successful event.
It's over, yay!
Looking to become an MMA fighter? Train with the absolute best Delaware has to offer. Check out the Coalition.
Right here.
The Coalition is an elite MMA team developed by the best for you to become the best. Learn to anatomically break down your opponents in the cage with the effective, elusive striking of the MBJ Athletics Training Center. At Triple Threat Combat Sports, Delaware's only Yamasaki-affiliated program, you will learn degree grappling, the no-nonsense, most comprehensive form of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a raw, pounding style of MMA striking. Team Coalition gives the best of both worlds. 2 gyms, 1 program. Team Coalition.
Okay, class. Can y'all line up, please? If y'all don't be quiet, y'all get suspended. Now line up.
No, Mama, you can't go to the gym.
Oh my God, you never let me do that. I wish you never was my counselor. You get on my nerves. Tamar, come on.
No, Naraya, you cannot call your mom.
Oh my gosh, why? Like, I don't eat this food. I don't eat tuna fish. I haven't eaten it since I was little. Can I go get my jacket?
You can't get your jacket.
It's cold in here. You want me to freeze to death?
Can I go get my phone on my book bag?
No, Jiraiya, you cannot get your phone.
Why? I need my phone. Like, may you please get my phone? Oh my God, like you're getting on my nerves.
I'm Jamila Mustafa here at Excel Academy Francis M. Wood here in Baltimore, Maryland to speak to 30 children about entrepreneurship, social media, and marketing. I'm so excited. I think today is going to be really impactful. Come with me as I teach them a lesson.
Background, I got a mom, I got a dad, and I got one sister. If you make $20, I'm going to give you $1. Would you do it? You go an old day on the back pocket, or we used to like rip up the jeans. And like the 20 is supposed to be big to be a part of $50 within the first year.
All right, so in local school systems, they're attempting to take out all vending machines, that's sodas, that's snacks, because of obesity. What do you guys feel about that? Do you think they should remove them, or should those students who are obese just not purchase any snacks?
I think they should keep the sodas because they could easily go outside and they could get their own soda. Taking it from the school isn't going to do anything but just taking it from the other kids who want some.
I just think that they shouldn't because other people is their decision, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
I believe that since other people are obese, they shouldn't take from the people that's not obese, and they should keep the soda machines and all that. And it's the obese children, it's the obese children's decision if they want to get a soda or a snack.
I think they shouldn't because honestly, it's their fault that they're obese, so they shouldn't deprive us from everything too.
I think they should keep the soda machines in there because it's they choose to buy sodas and snacks. It ain't like they force them in their mouth.
Awesome. But there we have it. This group thinks that they should keep the sodas and snacks, but just regulate who purchases them. School to prison pipeline is a term used by educators to describe the pushing of disadvantaged individuals from the school system into the judicial system. Jamila Mustafa standing here with Mr. Yves Hill, Baltimore educator for over 10 years. Mr. Yves, what do you think about the education to prison pipeline?
Honestly, I think it's probably, it's kind of hard to say. Like, you know, these kids, some of them, they think they're bad or however you may call it, but a lot of them are not just bad, they just need help. They don't have the proper guidance, and the people who actually supposed to be teaching them are not teaching them the right way. And so they act out to get the attention that they need because they don't know no other way to get the help that they need. So me personally, that's pretty much in a nutshell like what's going on in these cities right about now.
When it comes to alternative schools, do you think that it truly is a turnaround to get them back into public schools or the private schools, or do you think the next step from the alternative school is the jail or detention home?
It depends on the kid. I mean, like me personally, I work in alternative school and we have a really good success rate as far as our kids, but we do have some who just choose not to, do what they're supposed to do. So we can't, we can lead the horse to the water, but we can't make them drink. We give them everything we can to help them, be a productive person in society. But if they don't want to take the opportunity and do it themselves, then there's really nothing else we can really do.
Are educators discouraged, or do you think that they're not willing to take risk on certain students because of sometimes a low success rate, or because they don't care?
That's kind of hard to really say. I mean, it all depends on that person. Like, I know the team that I work with at my school, they care. So like they do everything they can, to try to do the best for that child. So, but if the child don't want it themselves, then we can't just stay focused on one child, because there's many other ones out there that need our help too. So we just got to keep going.
Mr. Yves, if you could pick one thing to say, this is how we can keep our students in school and out of prison, what would be your suggestion?
It takes us to raise us. And I'm out.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hill. It takes us to raise us. All right, Miss Sutton, what is your thoughts on from school to prison pipeline?
My thoughts on school to prison pipeline, I'd like to look at things as far as what's happening socioeconomically instead of what's happening within the schools, because the school is going to mirror what's happening in society. I've spent my full career in alternative education, and I'd like to think that, we're the type of school where, the pipeline comes from the prison to the school. So what we try to do is to work with students that have had run-ins with the law, been incarcerated, and give them a second chance by providing them with education and some wraparound services to make them successful, citizens in the world, and to move on to post-secondary or career. So I believe, that no school intentionally, is creating a pipeline to prison. I believe that there are some schools, that are not geared to provide the services for this special type of population. And I also feel that society in generally is letting some of these young people down, and that they're influenced by poverty or just by culture sometimes to, do things that might not benefit them in the long run. We know that there are music videos and things that glamorize, things that might lead to prison. So therefore, I believe, if we as a society challenge and look at the challenges that students face, then we can provide better for them to be successful.
For those students, and I know that you mentioned something that was really peculiar when you said it's almost like the other way around. For those students that may have been to jail before or been to those detention homes and now are in an alternative school, what is that relationship like? Do you find them to be ambitious about education, or is it more difficult to get those students excited about learning and bettering their future?
I think it is an individual factor involved in everyone's success. We've had many students, that come in from being detained, and, they've learned a lesson and they want to succeed and they want to do better. There's some students that succeed because they're able to just come out and to get their education and move on to be productive in the workforce. There are other students, because of being detained, that they might have gaps in their education. So they come in, they're overage, they're undercredited, so, they may not have the self-esteem or the coping mechanisms to see beyond their present and to see the benefit of, receiving their high school diploma.
Ms. Sutton, I believe I can guess, but I want to know, what are you an advocate for?
I'm an advocate for students and for student success.
Oh yeah, thank you so much, Ms. Sutton. You have a beautiful response, and thank you so much, because I know it was for educators, my math teacher, my English teacher, that really helped shape who I am today. So thank you for everything that you do, and continue to push. Thank you. Thank you.
It's the #1 advocate here, and you are watching The Advocate. Today we are at United Way of Delaware, and they're closing out the Life Map program and their internship program. So you're going to see what some of the youth in the city of Wilmington were doing over the summertime. So hope you stay tuned to this episode of The Advocate. We're here with Michelle Taylor, CEO and President of United Way of Delaware. So what's going on here tonight? We're wrapping up a great summer program. You want to tell the people at home what we did this summer?
Right. This is actually a wrap-up of our intern program with our youth. And it's an opportunity for their parents and family and friends to see the culmination of the program, where they will be sharing their life maps and actually what the program meant to them. So we're very excited to hear our young people to be able to talk about how they've developed and grown over the summer. And I think more importantly, how it's helping to shape them to be stronger community leaders.
And so most people believe United Way to just be a fundraising organization, but you changed that. We wanted to get out and be a community engaging organization. So how is this program a part of the overall United Way mission?
Yeah, this is really important, I think. We want to make sure that our young people and individuals and adults realize their full human potential by connecting them to resources related to education, income, and health. And I personally have a passion and heart for our young people. I believe they are our future. So this program specifically is recognizing that they are gems and assets in our community and trying to really connect them to resources so that they can realize their goals.
And we see a lot of the staff members here, or they're engaging with the youth and they're talking as if they built some type of relationship. Was that the goal with, when you bring the interns in and they are in different departments, did you realize how much of a personal relationship they would build? Because most people think it'll be filing paperwork, but they actually got to grow and learn.
Right. Well, we're in the people business, so relationships are important. And so, we value our young people as much as we do relationships with adults. And so we recognize that as adults that we need to be able to provide guidance and feedback in order to shape their minds, to help them realize their dreams. And so not only us at United Way, but we try to connect them to other adults in the community that can sow into their lives. And we know the harvest is yet to come.
Yes, so you heard it first here from Michelle Taylor, that it's not just going to be one nonprofit organization. It's not going to be two nonprofits. It's going to take all of us coming together, nonprofits, businesses, and members of the community, youth and adults alike, for us to be able to actually do an impactful change in our community. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you. As you see, United Way of Delaware is doing excellent work in the community, helping to empower and educate young people on the assets that they have in their life, and that it's always assets over deficits, and that your adversity does not define your life. So until next week, make sure you tune into The Advocate Wednesdays at 5:30. It's the #1 advocate checking out, but not for too long. So make sure we see y'all next week. Holla.
All of the nations of the earth as we speak are angry. They're angry because governments cannot suffice the needs of their people. They're angry because a few have gotten wealthy at the expense of the many. And the poor and the sick and the weak and the unlearned multiply. And the value of their lives are diminished by the rich and the powerful, so that when human life is devalued, that in the eyes of man you are unworthy of the gift of life, then it is easy for another human being to take the life of another human being that he or she has devalued. Black life in America is devalued. Hispanic life is devalued. Even poor white life is devalued. There's a way that I have to behave. I'm free, but I'm not free to rob you of yours. I'm not free to take from you what does not belong to me. So if I will construct my life according to these righteous principles, then between man and man, man and woman, Between race and race, peace. Between rich and poor, peace. We have our beautiful Mexican family. This once was theirs. So you can't say to them they are aliens. That's a horrible word to use for former owners. I see my indigenous family here. Many tribes, but they're really one great nation of people that now must be reunited with themselves. So it's their time now, as well as ours, that God would intervene in our affairs and bring the bottom rail to the top. The government is not rehabilitating soldiers. When they send you away to kill. When you come home, they gotta reconstitute you for civilian life again. Make sure you have a job so you can take care of your family, but they're not doing it. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, a woman can do anything that a man does, and the only thing he forbids the woman to do is the thing that degrades her. So how high can you go? High as you want to. Why would God allow the female to wear his attributes if you can't be a manifestation of that attribute? Women, you got to be set free. What God has put within you must be cultivated, must be developed, and must be used for the advancement of a nation and a world. I said to myself, Mr. President, why the hell don't you go to the wicked police department? Why the hell don't you stand up and tell them that your killing of black youth and brown youth is not gonna hold no more? Why don't you stand up? God's world is in need of a truth that will set up a government where everybody can live in peace under real freedom, real justice, and real equality.